Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we'll be talking about a budget wireless neckband earphones from pTron, the pTron Tangent Jade. Now the specialty is this is actually ENC gaming wireless neckband earphones with a low latency of around 30 milliseconds. That's pretty good for gamers. So this is a budget wireless neckband earphones for gamers, and this is priced $999, that's 1000 rupees is the pricing, and available on Amazon. So we'll share the link in the description of this video. So before getting into that, let's see how good the experience is with the pTron Tangent Jade, the sound quality, the experience, fit and finish, and also battery life along with gaming experience. So let's get started. So before that, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that red subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So this is the box package, and you can see ENC gaming wireless neckband is mentioned. The design is available. 25 hours of music playback is mentioned. Then the additional features: 10mm dynamic driver, range is 10 meters. Again, Bluetooth 5.2 support, 200 mAh battery, charging time is 1 hour, standby time is 300 hours, and Type-C port is there. Now features, ENC is there, HT mic is there, 30 millisecond low latency gaming, long battery life, then punchy bass, ergonomic and lightweight, passive noise cancellation, dual device pairing, that means you can connect to two devices, then magnetic earbuds so that it attaches properly, then you get full inline controls, so that means there is the option to control volume up and down, voice assistant support, and IPX4 water and sweat resistance. Type-C charging is included. So that's the box packaging. So let's go straight into the earphones. So this is the pTron Tangent Jade earphone. So let's first have a look at the design and build quality. Now design wise, you can see that this has a thicker neck area, because most of the budget one comes with lighter ones. Here you can see that it's slightly thicker, but definitely lightweight. The material quality here looks good. It's a matte finish, feels nice, and you can see it's really flexible. That's one good thing. Then if you come down, you can see that this comes in blue color, and you have the buttons here, up and down, and plus and minus, and the power button, the multifunction button. You have the microphones here. Here we have the pTron branding, and there is also USB Type-C port included here for charging. So this is the charging. Now this mechanism looks a bit too flimsy, especially this one can go out in pretty easily. That's one thing which we didn't like much. This looks a bit flimsier to open the USB Type-C port, and the mechanism isn't that strong. Now the build quality of this area definitely looks a bit too cheap in my opinion. Too much of design language used, and the material finish doesn't look that premium. Although at 1000 rupees you won't expect a really premium product, but then still we feel this design and material quality could have been better. Now coming to the earbuds as such, you can see that they are quite well designed in terms of comfort levels. So you can see here this is the design, and even when you're wearing this for longer time, we feel that this is quite a good comfortable earphone, and there is a bit of passive noise cancellation as mentioned in the box, because it fits in pretty much properly. And you can see that the magnetic mechanism of this is not that great. You can see here it's not the strongest of magnets available, but still there is a bit of magnetic option. So that's the magnetic, and even the material quality here also doesn't feel that great. Now let's power on this. That's where things change. So once you power on this, you can see that there are lots of lights glowing here. So you can see that there is a light here which glows here. Then pTron branding is also glowing light. You can see here this glows. Multicolor lighting, RGB kind of lighting, and even the earphones also have light here. So you can see here it lights up pretty nicely. So that's something which is quite good for a gaming earphone. But this might consume a bit more battery, we are not really sure, but this definitely looks nice. Ideally these buttons should also have lighted up, that is not provided, but nevertheless this feels quite okay in terms of the looks. This does give an impression of a gaming earphone. So that's the design and build quality. Now the calls quality. Now we have taken calls using this. They're quite good actually. The ENC allows you to get to good voice calls, so that's pretty good. We didn't have any sort of issues with voice calls, and they are pretty much clear as well. Now talking about the gaming aspects. the latency. That's where these earphones are made for, and we're quite surprised with how the low latency helps in this. This is pretty good for gamers. We played BGMI with these earphones and the latency is very minimal. True to what the claim made, low latency, this performs really well for gaming in a budget, because this is just 1000 rupees, and for that pricing this looks pretty good for gamers because of the low latency mode. So for gamers on a budget or tight budget, these are pretty good earphones with low latency. So that's one of the good things. Now talking about the driver, it's a 10mm driver, and the sound quality feels quite okay. Now this has a decent bass performance actually. In fact, this is not the punchy kind of bass you expect in budget earphones, but it also has a good bass. It doesn't go to a level where you find that the vocals are muffled. It doesn't go that to that extent, and that's why I actually personally like these earphones for the sound quality. It provides good bass, but it's not too much of bass only performance, which we often see in budget earphones. So that way it is good, I feel. But if you're a person who likes just bass alone, or want that kind of extra bass, you might be slightly disappointed, but still I feel it's an overall good package. Now the vocals are also surprisingly good for a budget earphones. They aren't muffled, and the overall clarity looks pretty good to me, and overall the sound signature for a budget segment is surprisingly good on the pTron Tangent Jade. So that is the sound quality of the Tangent Jade. Now battery life, around 25 hours of battery life is claimed by the company. Although you may not get 25 hours, you can get around close to 20 hours, which is quite good for a budget earphone. So 25 hours should be possible. Again, it depends upon the volume at which you're listening. For moderate volumes, you should be able to get around 20 hours. So that was the pTron Tangent Jade, and this comes for a price of 999. That's 999 pricing, and available on Amazon. So couple of things about these earphones. One is the material quality wasn't that impressive. That's probably one of the issues we had with these earphones, and the design of these doesn't feel that great, and also the USB port coverage doesn't look that sturdy. It can fall off anytime, so that's one thing. Other than that, the gaming for gamers, this is quite a good earphone, and sound quality also looks quite okay for the budget segment. So that's the pTron Tangent Jade, and available on Amazon. So if you plan to buy these earphones, we'll share the link in the description of this video. You can buy it from Amazon. So that's it for this video. This is Nirmal signing off. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.